Following my fellow scouts to a Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today, and we might have action already in the very first few seconds of this battle. We got Spain here approaching the town centre, controlled by what it looks like the Freikorps. Once again, the Freikorps makes an appearance. I think maybe we have Osmanli today. I'll confirm that later on. First replay was sent to me by King Baby Bob, or Bob Toad in this game as he's called. I think he's on the blue team today. His allies are Gorde, Devourer, and Wasteman. Well-known players there. On the red team, I think we've got Djokodal, I Love Winter, that's the guy, and Filipe, also players you have seen before. Now, if you guys like to see me through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays like this, or other Total War replays like from Third Age Reforged, Rome 2, Warhammer 2, just to name a few, there are links here displayed on your screen, which you can find in the description below. There's also a link to join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays to the Battle Replay sub-channel, which you'll find on the Discord, of course. I also have a special area for YouTubers to post their own content to, for the community to enjoy, as well as tell the community about their channels, collaborate with YouTubers for future projects if they so choose. I also have various funding options available, which does make life a little bit easier to grow the channel, guys. And I also have YouTube membership options enabled, give members access to custom emojis and badges. But if those are options for you, or choices for you, then smashing the like button is much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications, so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops. Leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. With that, we'll go through the factions next. So, we'll start with the blue team. We have Spain here, 1810. We have Bayern. We have, I think, one of their enemies actually, so we'll ignore him. We have the United States, and we have Wuttemberg. Now, we've got the red team here. We've got the United Kingdom, 1812, USA. It's the same faction there. We've got the Netherlands. And of course we have Freikorps, and I was right, Osmanli. I did call that after all. The flag disappeared, I thought I was seeing things for a second there. But this was actually pretty interesting. We are actually on the map today, Netherlands 2. The red team captured a house just in front of us, so they're already like 1 point up. Well, technically they have like for the 4-pointer down south in the bag for the red team. Blue team has a 4-pointer to the north, as you can see. We have a total of 11 points up for grabs today. We got the blue team, I think, heading west. I think that's a cavalry, though. I don't think they're going up for the points just yet. It's early days. Most teams tend to want to just sort of fight it out, wear each other down, or try to overpower each other, and then move to take the houses. If they well, hopefully they have enough troops by then. And so what we've got here firing, we've got a set of 4-pounders here, just 2 of them. We have just some grenadiers, some dragoons, some chevaliers, but the Mississippi Adams Dragoons. I love the USA, you can always pronounce their names. We got a 6-pounder ponies here. You gotta love this style of artillery. You can move it around the field at practically the speed of light compared to usual artillery. Gotta be a little bit careful here. I think, what is the USA thinking? This could be bad. He's put his artillery right in front of the Spanish. He could kill him right here and now. Hold your fire, Spain. Don't do it. Okay, looks like he might be stopping. Yeah, you see, that's a switched on player right there. His cannons were about to fire, but he stopped them. Oh damn, we've got a cavalry engagement already. And we've got the chevaliers here from Bayern heading out. Looks like they tried to go into the city here. Looks like the Bayern cav got stuck in the bottleneck here. They got absolutely wasted by the English. It just goes to show you, keep your cavalry out of town. We've got another battle here between cavs. What's going on? Looks like Osmanli charged in. USA, a couple of units break here. We've got a Spanish cav here, I think it's just in the US. US lucky enough to lose their 6-pounder cannons. Okay, so Osmanli sent a small strike force there. They went relatively unnoticed and seemed to have paid off. It did destroy a couple of units there, and so it's got to do a better job covering their army, I suppose. Guarding their forces as they move up. Especially ones that can't form square, which looks to be most of them. Actually, this is strange. The Americans move up their forces in 2 groups. The entire front group can form a square, the entire back group can't. And that's a mistake. You should always keep units that can form square with units that can't. For this very reason. In case there's a mass cavalry charge, at least you can form a square to protect at least the center of your force. Because the square will just spread out, of course. And for the most part, blunt a massive cav charge. And the US here has been caught out. I mean, they're slow to get off the mark. There's nice surging forwards here. He needs support right now. He's going to lose these guys. Oh, fortunately for the US, Osmanli broke off. Spanish have sent over some support. The US has got to get their cannon. I think the US should just get their cannon into the center of the Spanish army. At least that way he can fire at Freikorps. The cannon, for the most part, will be secure. And he's less likely to lose it in a hurry. Now, you've got Bayern here falling on 3 infantry divisions, as opposed to 5 English in front of them, plus another 7 or 8 coming up behind them. Well, Bayern's army is close by, but these units will have to pull back in a second. I think they're hovering just outside of the firing range of the English. And, at this range, we're not going to lose too many troops in a hurry. The English is moving up, though. Yeah, Bayern's pulling back, as he should for now. At least until he can form up a proper battle line to begin to push back against the English, but he's going to need support to go up against them. We've got Wuttemberg here moving up on the left flank, a little bit wide. We've got Netherlands here. We've got some US troops, some New Orleans militia. They can't form a square that has a cavalry unit to their right, but no other real support if Netherlands decide to charge in, I mean. Wuttemberg, though, can form a square at a moment's notice. In fact, he's doing it right now. Okay, Bayern's engaged the English. This unit cannot form square. Blue team has got to keep an eye on that unit of the Netherlands. Make sure they don't charge in. Alright, let's head back here.
Our men are running, sir.
Got some action going on over here. Osmanli's just hammering the US. The US has just got to move straight up towards the Spanish. I mean, look, the Spanish have secured the entire ground in front of the US. The road is clear for him to move up this way. I don't know why he's falling back. His cavalry seems to be doing an alright job guarding his left flank as he moves up. He shouldn't be moving away like this. And we got Wuttemberg here approaching the town. Maybe the US should approach the town here from the north. At the same time, Wuttemberg's coming in from the east. They hit the Freikorps from either side. Definitely help taking the town a lot easier. For them to attack the town 2-on-1 simultaneously. Spanish moving up. And remember, Freikorps is a pretty decent faction according to history. You did it right in the last battle we saw them. Light casualties there. They're outgunned, the Spanish. Freikorps moving up. We've got Spanish skirmishes though, hammering their left flank. Minor casualties there. Seems to have delayed the Freikorps' advance, at least for now, buying time for the Spanish to reorganise themselves and to bring up some reinforcements, I feel like. The US has got to move up a bit. Osmanli, they're getting into the back. US has got to pull their cavalry back, get him out of there. He's trying to get away, but he can't outrun them. And they've got a 12-pounder here they could lose. The US could lose all their artillery. Osmanli should just turn around and take him out. I mean, the Spanish has got to send their cavalry back immediately. These guys are in jeopardy.
Our unit is dead, sir.
Osmanli's going in. He's not wasting a second. Oh no, he's actually turning around. I don't know if he sees surprise or not. Spanish, he thought was sleeping and didn't go after him. This should buy them time for the Marines here to hammer Osmanli, may even break his units. Come on guys, get to it. You better hurry. You're going to lose your artillery if you don't. Yeah, that's a disappointing showing right there. This is bound to happen. Spain was way too late to get off the mark.
The entire unit is dead, sir.
Oh, they destroyed the cannon just in the nick of time. And this unit will come back, so Spain has to pursue and destroy, but they're not doing it. These guys are going to come back. They got to watch out for that. Alright, it looks like Wuttemberg and Bayern, I think, have it a little bit easier. Osmanli is pretty much a cav faction in my personal opinion. They got tons of cav. They're a real shock and awe faction.
Our men are running, sir.
Freikorps seems to be retreating in town. Spain needs to pull back. Especially with Osmanli out there, he doesn't know how much cav he has. So he's just got to keep his units close together. You see, this is a bit strange. If I was moving up, yeah, I'm not criticising you, Spain, but if I was moving up, I would just put my units that can form a square either side and keep my ones that can't form a square in the centre. But, you know, given that you can't really defend your rear or the front, if cav comes at you from these directions, you probably need to wait for reinforcements and to, like, bring up the end of your cav here, just to sort of cover yourself from any surprise cav, any surprise cav charges. And Foresight's 2020. All these players here have been playing for a while. They know what they're doing. These are just my observations. Netherlands here got the skirmishes way too close. Which makes Wuttemberg's life a little bit easier to take him down. What have we got going on back there? We've got Bayern here, looks like chasing off a unit of Freikorps. The Jaegers. Yeah, just making sure they don't come back, I guess. What we got here? Oh. See? Told you they were going to come back. Now they're just waiting for the US and Spain to drop their guard before they move in. Yeah, this will really test the micro abilities of Spain and the US here. Gotta keep the enemy in front, all eyes on the front. Sorry, gotta keep the enemy. Gotta keep their eyes on the enemy in front of them and behind them. I don't know why that was so hard to say. Looks like Wuttemberg charged in. Yeah, fast hitting Jaegers. Beaten. Oh no. Still got a unit back here. We've got some elite corps here. They just broke. Units down to almost half strength. If they get back to the line, they might come back. The line's coming to them, so that's good. They probably will come back. I think, jeez, it looks like the United just killed some of their own men. Yeah, I think 12 of them. Wuttemberg's got to watch himself here. These units are getting dangerously lined up with the artillery. US has a lot of men this side, but then again, so does Bayern. If Bayern moves up fast enough at the same time, that maybe one or two units here move forwards, keep the artillery here occupied, and the force here can wheel around and take out the artillery crew here, and maybe the one next to it. Obviously they've got to move in fast, and much will depend on whether or not they can apply enough pressure to force the UK line here back. Anyway, UK started to open up on him. Wuttemberg's starting to open up on the Netherlands. Okay, here comes Osmanli. He's coming in. US was not paying attention. Oh, are they going after the general? Is that the general? Spain's coming to the rescue of the US.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Who's that? Oh no, general's there.
Yes, sir.
US very lucky there. The US scrambled to get out of there at the same time. Freikorps started moving out of the town. Spain's trying to keep a unit of cav here just on guard. It's all the ground to cover for one cav, and his general's here as well. So it looks like his general needs to move forward a little bit. Okay, so basically what it looks like is we've got the blue team sort of surrounding the town from three sides here. Pressure from Osmanli coming here might force Wuttemberg back. I'm not sure that the red team wants to get themselves pushed inside the town. It looks like it could get very cramped. Make it hard for them to use their rifles. Meanwhile, Netherlands here at the back is on the run very fast here from Spain. Spain is just pile on the pressure, it would seem, judging from the movements of the Netherlands. Alright, it looks like we've got a bit of fight here between the UK and Bayern at the west. So we'll probably head over there just in a second. We've got some Spanish cavalry right behind the line here. They might try and move forward here and smash through their centre. That's like an artillery shot there. Maybe it was actually just a rifle shot and the just exploded. Spain's moving up. Bit of pressure on Netherlands here to drive them back. Bayern is trying to go toe-to-toe here with the United Kingdom. Doesn't seem to be going too well for him. Well, casualties aren't too bad. Here and there. Got a unit on the flank that can form square. We've got some Bayern cav here from Chivalries. Gone up against 2 units of cav, that's not really the ideal situation. But it looks like we've got infantry moving up here to sort of push them back, making it harder for them to strike. I think the Bayern cav will try to go after the artillery, try and snipe out those units. Freikorps moving up. Don't know what we're charging out. What are they up to? Okay, Freikorps broke. A few of these units here can form square. Oh, go Spain. Netherlands here has got to take control of this fight. It's just being pushed back repeatedly. Some Spanish lancers trying to go toe to toe here with the Netherlands. They're away from the rest of the army, so they might break. Yeah, they're going to break. Yeah, watch out for that cav. Netherlands here being a little bit disorganised in his retreat. It's just now enabling Spain to hammer him every time he falls back. You know? Got bayonet charge coming through. these guys going to do a charge or they're going to fire? No, they're going to do a charge. And they're going to charge just in front of this unit here that mostly protects them from that unit, from the militia if they start firing. That came from the Netherlands side. Alright, so, you know, things are going well here for the Spanish. US has been a little bit slow to move up, but they are starting to. And they're starting to double team the Freikorps here. So far, Freikorps is holding their own. The United Kingdom seems to be winning here against Bayern with Osmanli's help, or Osmanli. Trying to kill some English dragoons. I'm not sure what Bayern's planning to do here. We've got English cavalry chasing after him. Pretty much wiped out his army. He can salvage about 5 units. I don't know why he's resting. Maybe he's trying to help his other 2 units over here escape. I don't know. We've got the English dragoons here just trying to wear down the Bayern troops. Kill them, make sure they don't come back to the battle. But now all the English really has to do here is keep the Bayern units here pinned until the main force arrives and just wipes them out, overpowers them. I mean, they'll try and get away, but the English will just keep making them form square. It's only a matter of time before the English troops here catch them, and then they're finished. I think Bayern should try and salvage this unit, get him out of there. It doesn't look like he's going to, though. We've got Wuttemberg here sending over some troops. Wuttemberg and Bayern should just salvage what they can, head back over here to where their main armies are, and just try and reinforce the right flank here. Protect the back here of Wuttemberg's force. I think Spain is pretty much controlling everything to the south. It's only a matter of time before he moves through all these forces here and surrounds the town. And then he can form up and face the English as they come at him. We've got some Zahili, the elite Osmanli cav. Okay, Spain's forming up. We've got Spanish hussars here. They might get away. No, they broke. They'll probably get him back. Moving back into position, as we saw earlier. They're in range. The United Kingdom could start firing on them any second. We've got some skirmishes here firing amongst their own ranks. Not the best idea in the world. Now the English here trying to reform. Meanwhile, the battle is hot over here between the Spanish, Osmanli, and the Netherlands. The Netherlands here moving in, trying to outflank the Spanish. They just... oh no, they didn't break. I thought maybe they broke. They're on the verge of breaking. Alright, this was an interesting strategy here from the Osmanli player. He tried to use one unit as cover and run his elites in straight behind them to get him into the Spanish ranks. They succeeded, but we've got some Spanish dragoons here in the back. And Osmanli forces just broke, potentially throwing this whole charge here in jeopardy. Now we've got the crews here scrambling to fire point blank into the Netherlands forces. they were fighting scatter shot there, or cluster shot, sorry. And they killed a bunch of their own cavalry. Those poor dragoons.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, we got Netherlands here going for an all or nothing push, I think. Closely followed by Osmanli, or Osmanli. These guys here need to start firing. That fire there wasn't the best. The Spanish could have pulled his crew out of there, and they would have lived. I think they're gone now forever. We've got Netherlands General here. Wow, this all or nothing push actually worked. You've got the Spanish trying to salvage anything they can. They didn't even go after the Netherlands General here. They got into his rank. Can they kill him? Oh, they missed him. He got away. Okay. So the Freikorps here has been pushed back. US is continuing to move up at the front of the town. So we've got artillery there trying to hammer that building a bit. That battle's not going as well. Wuttemberg though, starting to make some inroads here into the English forces. Bayern's still present. Got the United Kingdom though trying to overpower their right flank. These two units of Bayern here should be moving straight there to reinforce their right flank and try and push the English back. Command is not really moving up here with Wuttemberg, and as a result, Wuttemberg's struggling there. On either flank where he's outnumbered. We got to time this right. The Canadians won't be ready for him. We can target the centre though. Well, the Canadians weren't ready for him.
The men are fatigued.
And they broke the Canadians. And they got after the artillery. Oh, and they're tied up too. There's one. And there's two. And they're not done yet. Where are they going? Ooh, charging Osmanli's cav? I don't know. Oh, they broke him! Jeez. They had enough gas and muscle in the tank to pull it off. Maybe the cav was just too tired to repel them. Alright, these guys here, they've lost about 14 men. These guys here, they've probably fired over 1,000 rounds by now, just to get those 14 kills, so it's slow going to say the least. Meanwhile, United States maneuvering all around town here with Wuttemberg. Wuttemberg's going to go in here as well. I think if Wuttemberg and the US just pressed in right now, I think Freikorps would scramble back to the Netherlands. The United States could take the house here. We've got Spain also moving in. They can try and keep the Netherlands pinned back here at the same time Wuttemberg moves up. They can control this section of the town. Some of the Netherlands would come this way. Netherlands could potentially be pushed out this way if the Spanish, Wuttemberg and US moves in at the same time. The US has tons of reserves left. They can just move in right now. Take that house. Meanwhile, we've got a 6-pounder here from Bayern. Probably should be sent over to help the US so they can fire on their house, since the US seems so keen on destroying it. Looks like we've got the United Kingdom though, trying to take refuge inside the town. Defend the choke points. Wuttemberg looks like they've destroyed another artillery piece. So Wuttemberg's used his cav fairly well so far. Down to 126. I know we've got a lot of rifles firing in here, but no, it's very slow going. So the US continues to pile on the pressure, and today's battle has been a bit of a struggle, guys, and it's not the players' fault at all, it's just the replay has crashed on me a couple of times. But my god, we're going to see it through, I tell you what. Wuttemberg is starting to move inside the buildings here. Freikorps has gone for a charge here, they're trying to get the US on the back foot, and they might well succeed. Both sides here, morale is fluctuating. And the brave US hold off the Freikorps. The Freikorps. No! USA wins! Actually, I thought the Freikorps would actually win that one. We've got the general here of the Freikorps coming in, trying to break the 9th Infantry. That's a little crazy. We got him out of there though. No, US is trying to pursue him. That's a mistake. Oh, they're trying to fire after him. We've got troops coming in. Will the US succeed in killing him? He's trying.
Our men are running.
No, saved by his own men. Jeez, that was a tight one there. Okay, we've got the Netherlands and Freikorps really bunching up their forces here. The US has a good opportunity to fire into the bottleneck. And the red team will suffer heavy casualties as a result, but the Netherlands is trying to move fast and spread out his forces while the US seems preoccupied, firing at the building in front of them. The US should have diverted his attention elsewhere to the incoming Netherlands troops. He's still not paying attention to him. On this side anyway. He's got one unit I think attacking him. And we've got Wuttemberg here joining the US. It's weird. The US is not diverting these units to support to the enemy to the right. Wuttemberg though coming around, so Wuttemberg did enter the town, unopposed it would seem. Or he just smashed his way through. Really saving the US there, Wuttemberg, I think. Okay, we got the Spanish general all the way back here.
We've killed their general, sir. Now they must pray.
That was the Djokodal's general there. I think, yeah, that was the Freikorps general. Killed in a Spanish onslaught. Okay, so looks like Spain's won there. Wuttemberg probably should help the US just finish off Osmanli and then move on. Because that's the last enemy stronghold in the area. And then move out and support Bayern's troops over here. I was wondering what happened to Wuttemberg's forces. I half thought they were either defeated or he sent them back to the US assault over there. But he's just gone around the forest. In an attempt to outflank the retreating UK forces as Bayern moves up. That could be the strategy. Moving forwards. Yeah, these guys here down to 43. The US has the numbers here, they should stop playing games. Move in, conquer the house, move on. Spain has cleared the entire town of enemy forces. We've got one unit of Netherlands here to the north. And Spain's already sending up one unit to take care of them. We got artillery moving over. We got Osmanli trying to retreat. Bayern's got to be careful here. It'll take time to go through the forest. That's why Wuttemberg moved most of his army around it. But I think we've got time here to see out this engagement. We've still got a unit of US troops moving in, but they're being shot at in the back by their own men.
Our men are running, sir.
US has got to stop firing while they've got troops going in. The US needs help. What do they? Oh no, they do need help. They're out. Osmanli holds for now. Or the Ottoman Empire. We shouldn't be playing these games. Okay, it looks like Osmanli's just retreating. Well, he broke. The US broke them. Well done, mate. Oh no. No, they didn't. They didn't break them because USA is still firing. They wouldn't do that if the enemy wasn't still in control. I think. Anyway. So Wuttemberg's begun his attack. Bayern's moving up. Wuttemberg charged out the unit of cavalry. They tried to take out the general, but they unfortunately failed. Alright guys, the US has conquered that building after all, driven out the last of Osmanli's troops. Now it's time to go and join their brothers over here. Osmanli seems to be retreating his forces away from his ally. The English probably has to move out of the town. They're being surrounded and pushed to the river. Could potentially retreat across it. I'm not sure how far this extends. Oh, they can't. This is the boundary line right here. Alright guys, we're back. We've got 3 Wuttemberg units here approaching the English on their right flank. We've got a large portion of a large contingent of Wuttemberg troops moving up the centre. And Bayern's about to begin his push here on the right. And they're pushing the English right towards the boundary line. And they're surrounding him, so there will be no retreat here from the English. They can't escape. Every exit has been blocked off. They're taking the house to try and use that as a defensive position, and it does make a lot of sense to do that. It will provide a good anchor to their defense. Wuttemberg's in place. It's a brave last stand here from the UK. The artillery coming in. We got it here. Just one of Wuttemberg troops here, just firing on the house. We've got a unit here that's not doing anything. Maybe Bayern's forgot about him, I don't know. The grip is tightening. Here comes the death blow. Bayern's running in now. The ultimate blue team sandwich just crushing the last bit of resistance here. Now it's onto the house. But the last of the enemy here remains. So on maritime before these guys fall. That's it. We're done. In this area, the battle's not over just yet. The pockets of resistance everywhere. Blue team's got to keep an eye though on the points. Oh, we're not done. That was actually, they captured the 4 point to the north. That's what that was. Wuttemberg broke, but Bayern's still in the fight here. Give up. Yep, I gave up.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Alright, he was inside the house. That was Bob Winter's general. And now we have 6 points, which is the commanding lead here. In Spain, it looks like they're trying to capture the last 1 pointer. Blue team will already achieve victory here. We've got a squad here of 5th Maryland Volunteers going up against the last of the Osmanli troops, including their general. Okay, so we've captured that house to the west here from the Freikorps. And I think that it's the Netherlands unit again. So it looks like the Spanish did succeed in killing them. Just a few there. They're really going after. They're charging in. They're going to get sandwiched themselves. Guys here don't have bayonets. Oh, they've taken out their swords. And both sides mutually assured destruction. Bit unlucky there for the US. Still 127 men employed. As opposed to 12 here from this unit. And Freikorps general's forces around here somewhere. The unit's long dead or gone. Got the Spanish general here trying to take out the last of the Osmanli troops. Really close to those stakes. They're approaching from the right direction. Now Spain attacks here, there's no retreat. It did seem like Osmanli was trying to pin the Spanish against the stakes there. But it looks like the Spanish general unit will be able to take on the win, and he does.
This building has fallen to the
The
enemy.
last of the red team here just captured the building to the south. There's no other units in the immediate area, but I think we're long done here, so we'll just fast forward to the end here, I think. Alright, we're back for the final battle, guys. Looks like it's going to be a very quick one. The Netherlands marched out of their building. And we're finished. That's it. Victory for Gorde, Bob Toad, Devourer, and Wasteman. Well done, guys. Gorde here getting 1824. Bob Toad, or King Baby Bob, 467. The Devourer, 1002. And Wasteman here, 1577. The Djokodal here, 557. I Love Winter, 1104. That's the guy, 599. And Filipe. Well, Filipe, which I think he actually commented. Yeah, okay. And finally, we got Philip here. I think it's how you say it. You don't say it like Philip Day, like I've been doing. Sorry there, Philip. In any case, Philip here got 1,114 kills, and so look at the kill counts here, I think, of King Baby Bob's forces. His best performances was from his Maryland volunteers. The rest of the units got 50 or below. Not too bad. Still a sizable army left, so he played a big role in that battle. And well done to him. So if you guys did enjoy this Napoleon Total War 3 replay and want to see your own feature here on this channel, you can post your Total War replay to my email at scoutsoventertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on the Discord, or you can post it to the Battle Replay sub-channel on my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance. Links to all those methods to contact me are in the description below. Hope to hear from you soon. If you did enjoy this video, guys, make sure you smash the like button to support this video and the channel. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, and tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest battles as they drop. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Fall out, my fellow Scouts. See you in the next Napoleon Total War 3 battle.